Hello, this is Xbox Ahoy, and this is the 39th and penultimate episode of my Black Ops 2 weapon guide. This time, we're covering the XPR-50. This new semi-automatic sniper rifle rounds out the precision options on offer, and is unlocked for use at level 52. The XPR-50 is a fictional semi-automatic sniper rifle system that fires the powerful 50 BMG anti-materiel round. Its closest real-life match is in a prototype Barrett Model 98 Bravo. Visually similar, but bolt-action instead, and chambered for 338 Lapua. The M98B was introduced in 2008, and so the XPR-50, which presumably stands for Experimental Purpose Rifle 50 Calibre, can be deemed a potential future derivative of this Barrett design. In-game, damage is high. The XPR is capable of a one-shot kill anywhere to the head, neck, arms, upper torso, and mid-torso. When suppressed, this one-hit area is reduced to just the head, neck, upper arms, and upper torso. Like all of the sniper rifles, there's no drop-off in damage over range, so you can quickly eliminate opponents at any distance with a well-placed shot. And again, like its peers, the XPR's ability to pierce cover is very good. Fire cap is moderate, limiting your maximum fire rate to 375 rounds per minute. This is a little lower than the SVU-AS, but considerably faster than the other two bolt-action rifles. Hipfire performance is poor, and so despite the potent one-shot ability in semi-automatic fire mode, you should seek to avoid close-range encounters. Rapid fire can work as a last-ditch defense, but it's not entirely reliable. Recoil is moderate, and can prove troublesome should you fire the weapon too quickly. Instead, it pays to take a slower pace, waiting for the recoil to settle before firing again. This will help ensure maximum effectiveness and prevent you from wasting too much ammunition. Aim time is slow, on par with all of the sniper rifles except the faster handling ballista at 400 milliseconds. Your mobility is fairly average, as you'll move at 95% of the base speed, the same as a typical assault rifle, as with most of its peers. Magazine capacity is fair, although the semi-automatic fire will readily chew through your supply if you're not careful. 8 high-power rounds can be put to good use with a degree of precision, however. An extended clip will take this count to 11. Reloads are the slowest in class. At 3.5 seconds, you don't want to be caught empty without a backup plan. For a typical sniper role, a slower reload isn't necessarily a huge risk, however. It's best to employ this weapon from a safe firing location, so backing out of the fight for a few seconds to resupply can normally be done without peril. Our build with the XPR is geared to take advantage of the faster fire rate, with a resilient edge to permit defensive use of the weapon at a middle distance. The semi-automatic ability means you'll fare better in closer ranged gunfights, with a second chance to kill your opponent more readily available. Although you will still want to seek a layer of insulation to protect yourself from aggressive SMG and shotgun users on the warpath. If you can nestle yourself in a good position behind cover, you can provide reliable overwatch of a mid-range sightline, able to instantly repel enemy invaders and frustrate their offensive approach. Our first pick 10 choice is the ACOG scope. The perfect option for a close-range defensive sniper build, preserving your peripheral vision and minimap, and otherwise enhancing your close to mid-range ability. You do lose the long-range precision of the regular scope, but the XPR's rapid follow-up shots make it an ideal choice for locking down tighter locations than the bolt-action options might be suited to. Our perk selection complements this closer-ranged approach, giving you the resistivity needed to endure in confined spaces. First up is Flak Jacket, essential for any defensive class, particularly in objective game modes. With it, you'll prove much more difficult to dislodge, a stubborn thorn in the side of your enemy's initiative. Toughness in Tier 2 will help keep you on target under incoming fire, an important factor for a weapon reliant on precision. Keeping your sight stable will help increase the odds of your shot finding its mark, enhancing both your defensive ability and your odds of survival during gunfights. Next, Perk 3 Greed permits 2 choices from the final tier, the first of which rounds out a full complement of defensive perks. Tactical Mask. This choice will keep your vision clear under enemy assault, a trait that once again proves important for a weapon so reliant upon accuracy. We pair this choice with Dexterity, improving your reaction times while moving to a defensive position, and permitting faster mantling to loftier spots. This combination of perks grants a blend of reactive and defensive traits that suit the XPR well. Your one-shot ability with a rapid rate of fire, able to repel enemy attackers across a wide variety of ranges. Of course, as you would expect with a sniper rifle, you will be vulnerable at a close range, especially in unexpected attacks from your rear or flank. So spending a point or two on defensive equipment is definitely worth the cost. A bouncing Betty in your lethal slot offers an omnidirectional defense that can cover an unwatched entrance to your position, or you can swap this with a claymore should you prefer. Pair this with a shock charge in your tactical slot to cover another entrance, or use it to further delay any attacker to help enhance your odds of survival. Your equipment's activation or destruction should be your cue to prepare for an incoming foe. Our final point spend is an important part of such close-range defense. A secondary weapon is an essential pairing with any sniper rifle. The pistols offering a rapid switching close-range backup for when an enemy presses too close to your position. That's our build. An ACOG-centric defensive build, with enough equipment to keep an opponent at an arm's reach, but enough resilience to remain close to the objective and stay on task. Of all the sniper rifles on offer, the XPR is perhaps the most forgiving in tighter spaces, with a much larger one-hit kill area than the SVUAS, and faster follow-up shots than the two bolt-action rifles on offer. In such a role, the XPR can shine, and when paired with the ACOG scope, it becomes a heavy-duty designated marksman's rifle, perfect for locking down an area. The XPR-50 is a powerful sniper rifle which retains good potential for rapid follow-up shots, rendering it ideal for repelling multiple enemies in rapid succession. It offers similar lethality to the ballista, but you gain the advantage of the semi-automatic fire, and thus don't need to cycle the bolt after every shot. While you lack the handling speed of the similar yet more sprightly bolt action, you will enjoy lower reliance on first shot precision, and as such the XPR-50 will prove more forgiving during typical use. Like most of the sniper rifles, the XPR is slow to handle. You'll find the greatest rewards lie in taking a prepared position, rather than rushing in on an aggressive bent. However, you must ensure good fire control, else the relatively heavy recoil will carry your shots above your opponent's head, and you'll achieve nothing but a waste of ammunition. Still, a modicum of patience will reap rewards, and this weapon will earn both the ire of your enemy and a healthy amount of XP to boot. Thanks for watching. This has been Xbox Ahoy. Join me next week when I'll be covering the AN-94. Until then, farewell.